The latest on the debt ceiling talks, President Biden asking his team to set up a call with Speaker Kevin McCarthy following his meetings at the G7 summit in Japan. ABC's Elizabeth Schulze joining us now from Capitol Hill. And Elizabeth, we're now just days away from that critical deadline. Good morning.
Good morning, Whit. Less than 2 weeks away until the U.S. could default on its debt for the first time ever. President Biden this morning insists default is not an option. He says he will talk on the phone today with House Speaker Kevin McCarthy as both sides blame each other for the impasse in negotiations. This morning, with just 11 days until the U.S. could run out of cash, negotiations over a deal to raise the debt limit at a standstill.
It's time for Republicans to accept that there is no bipartisan deal to be made solely on their partisan terms. They have to move as well.
House Speaker Kevin McCarthy now says talks between the White House and Republican lawmakers can't resume until after President Biden returns late tonight from the G7 summit in Japan.
The White House moved backwards. I don't think we're going to be able to move forward until the president can get back in the country.
The White House firing back, saying the president's team is ready to meet any time, accusing McCarthy of putting forward an offer that was a big step back and contained a set of extreme partisan demands. The timeline for a deal now in jeopardy. McCarthy has said an agreement would need to be reached this weekend for legislation to pass through the House and Senate by June 1st. That's when the U.S. could run out of money to pay bills like Social Security, Medicare, and veterans benefits. Skylie Heinen fears she's among millions of veterans who could go unpaid if the U.S. defaults.
To me, there isn't really a debate. We pay our bills.
64-year-old Susan Prail Meacham, who says she won't be able to pay rent if her Social Security check is delayed, with this message to negotiators.
We're being treated like numbers. We're human beings, and we're doing the best we can with what we've got.
Sources tell us a key sticking point in the negotiations is over future government spending cuts. Republicans in the House are pushing for higher defense spending, which could ultimately slash funds for housing or education. President Biden is also accusing House GOP lawmakers of refusing to consider revenue in the form of higher taxes on big corporations and the wealthiest Americans.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.